This has been a frightening and heartbreaking day for people in and around the city of Lewiston, Maine. It has been over 24 hours since 18 people were killed in mass shootings at a bar and a bowling alley there, and another 13 people were injured. Right now, an urgent manhunt is still underway for the suspect, who police say is 40-year-old Robert Card. Law enforcement was at a home connected to Card earlier this evening, and they have been combing the area around Lewiston as thousands of residents continue to shelter in place for their own safety. NBC's Lester Holt has the latest.
Tonight, a mass killer is on the loose, and a large swath of Maine is on lockdown.
There is a full court press by all of our partners to bring him into custody.
Businesses and schools up to 50 miles away are closed.
Police advise that Maine people should not approach him under any circumstances.
Officials say the suspect is 40-year-old Robert Card from Bowdoin, a longtime member of the Army Reserve. A family member says he struggled recently with mental health issues. Law enforcement sources tell NBC News a note was found at Card's home. They are working to determine its meaning.
I want to know who, where, when, why. Like, why would he do this? Like, why in Lewiston, Maine?
Today, body bags were removed from just-in-time recreation, where the rampage began.
Active shooter incidents, all available units to Lewiston.
Officials say the first 911 call came in at 6:56 p.m. Wednesday night, reporting a shooter at the bowling alley, which was hosting a youth night.
It was probably 15 feet behind me. I mean, he was close, very close.
People inside hid under tables and behind bowling pins.
I just booked it down the lane, and I slid basically into where the pins are and climbed up in the machine and was on top of the machines for about 10 minutes until the cops got there.
Police say 7 were killed there.
2 active shooter locations. The second will be at Schemengees.
Just 12 minutes later, more calls flooded into 911. The shooter had opened fire again, this time 4 miles away at Schemengees Bar and Grill, where police say he killed 8. Officials say multiple law enforcement agencies were dispatched to the scenes. It's unclear what time they arrived. Among the dead at the bowling alley, Bill Young and his 14-year-old son Aaron, and Tricia Aslin, who worked there and was bowling with her sister when shots rang out. Her mom says she was killed while calling 911. Her sister survived.
The world lost a great girl, and I lost a precious daughter.
Leroy Walker's son, Joey, was a manager at Schemengees. He says the suspect had been there before.
All of the people over there, they know it.
So he would come to Schemengees?
He would actually come to Schemengees. He'd been there off and on.
Leroy says he waited 14 hours to hear whether Joey was among the dead.
You're all going through a lot of pain right now.
It's awful. That moment when I got the call and said, Joey's dead. It brought me back. It brought me right back to my knees.
A state trooper told the family Joey died a hero.
Because he picked up a butcher knife and he tried to go at the gunman to stop him from shooting anybody else.
Does that change your pain at all?
Oh,
knowing that?
It made it worse. Yeah, it made it worse.
Of course, a butcher knife is no match for an AR-15 style weapon. Tonight, flags across the country are at half-staff to honor Joey Walker and the 17 other innocent Americans who lost their lives last night.